What's up guys, my name is Dinesh Raturi. So today we will be developing object detection Android application which will be able to detect almost 80 environmental things around us, and it is from official TensorFlow Lite GitHub account, and we will be building that particular code. So before starting, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it because it will always motivate me and help me to grow more, right? And if you haven't seen this particular playlist where I have implemented Android with machine learning or deep learning projects, live projects. So I have uploaded 2 videos as of now in this particular playlist. Just go ahead and watch these videos where I have done the image classification for fruits and image classification for Indian currency notes, right? So you can easily use my code and you can develop your own image classification projects. Now I'll be uploading the third video, this particular video of object detection, in this playlist itself. So please do subscribe my channel, right? So let's go ahead. So before starting, let me just quickly show you what I have built so far, and I have already recorded the video of my output of my Android application which I have built using TensorFlow Lite GitHub account. So you can see over here that it is able to detect mouse, keyboard, laptop and bottle and whatever is there in my table. It is able to detect, my application is able to detect it, right? So you can very well use my code, or I'll paste the link in the description box. You can use that particular code and you will be able to develop your own application very easily. So now before starting any kind of a TensorFlow project in Android, as you already know, and I have already told in my previous videos, that you have to download this particular Android Studio because it is the IDE to develop Android application, and you should download it in your local laptop, right? So this is the link. I'll paste this link in the description box. Just go ahead and download it, download Android Studio. It will take some time because it is around 1 GB, and it will after downloading this, it will download some more SDKs. So it is better to be online and with a good internet connection. So have patience because it will take some time, right? So now the second thing which I want to tell you before going to the code part, I want to tell you that just go ahead. I'll paste this particular link in my description box, and you will be able to see that this is the cocodataset.org. So what is basically a Coco dataset, and why I'm telling you this particular website and why I'm showing this particular website to you. So you can see over here that these are the sponsors of this particular dataset. So whatever we are developing today is already trained on this particular dataset. So our model is already trained by TensorFlow on this particular dataset, and this particular dataset is sponsored by CFDF and Microsoft, Facebook and Mighty AI companies. So now you will be able to see that all these companies gathered the data, right? It is around 80. This particular application which we are going to build today, it will almost detect 80 objects categories. So like bottle, TV, chair, maybe headphone, maybe keyboard, mouse, cup and something like this, right? So whatever you can imagine, it will able to detect it because TensorFlow already done that in this particular Coco dataset. So this is common objects in context. Why common? Because commonly used objects like person, maybe bottle and something like this. So it is able to detect almost 80 categories. So you can see over here this particular dataset has 80 objects, right? And 80 classes basically, and our application will detect it. And don't worry about the code because or training part because it is already done by TensorFlow. And in future, if we have to do our own custom training where we want to classify or detect only two classes, right, or maybe 3 classes, so it is also able to we will continue with this particular series, and we will complete in the next upcoming videos. I'll tell you how you can make your own custom models, right? So you can see over here that it is able to detect plane, cat, dog, maybe church, or maybe symbol of post office, maybe, I guess. And I don't know what is this, and there are a lot of 80 categories are there, right? So it is very fun to develop this particular application, right? So this is the data set in which this particular training is already done. Now, so now you have to go to this particular GitHub account. I'll paste the link in the description box. You will be able to see that it is an official TensorFlow GitHub account where they have put this particular object detection code, right? I'll paste the link in the description box and you will be able to get that. And we will build this particular code right now. So after downloading the Android Studio, you will be able to see that this particular Android Studio over here with some buttons like open project, new project, and something like this. So if you are able to see those buttons, so you are very good to go. Just hit open a new project, right? Or just go to file and click on open, right? So once you will able to just click on this particular link, right? So you will be able to see you have to copy or paste this particular URL of your Android code which you have downloaded from TensorFlow's website. So I'll paste the link of this particular GitHub in my description box. So you will be able to see this particular like code in your local system. So you can see over here that I have already downloaded this particular code, like it is example and hyphen something like this. It is in the zip. I have already unzipped it, right? And now you have to just go inside this particular code. After downloading it, you have to go inside example master and then light, and then you have to go to maybe examples, right? And then you have to go inside object detection, right? And then what you have to do, you have to go inside Android, and then you have to copy this particular URL wherever you have pasted this particular but wherever you have already like pasted this particular code or downloaded the code, just go inside the object detection folder and Android and just copy it, this particular URL. And then in Android you have to open it. Just go to open. In Android you have to go to open. Just click on open and just paste this URL, and you will be able to see this particular Android icon, and Android is written over here, and just hit OK, right? I have already opened it on my laptop. So you can see over here, you will be able to see the code like this, right? So this is the code which is given by TensorFlow official's website or GitHub, right? And we are building it. So now after opening it, it will take some time. This particular code will take some time, and you will be able to see some progress over here, right? So now you one more important thing I want to tell you. You can see over here that this is the output of this particular code, and it is doing the rectangular boxes around the objects. So you can see keyboard. It is telling me that this particular portion in the screen is keyboard, and this is mouse, and maybe this is bottle, and this is vessel, and something like this, right? So wherever we do some kind of a bounding boxes or rectangular boxes around the object, we call it object detection. And there are multiple objects can be possible inside a screen, right? At one particular moment, at one particular frame, right? So you can see bottle is there, and maybe laptop is there, maybe keyboard is there. Three objects are there, right? And in image classification, there can be multiple things, but we don't generally do the bounding boxes, right, in image classification project. So if you will see my earlier objects, so it was just doing the classification part. It is telling me that it is banana, it is apple, and maybe it is 100 rupee currency note and something like this. But here if you are able to do the 3 or 4 things simultaneously, then it's a object detection with bounding boxes, right? So it is more generally very useful for us while implementing any kind of a projects in like maybe if you have to detect if you are on the road and you have to detect symbols, if you are building autonomous vehicles, right? And then you have to detect the road, maybe you have to detect some kind of symbols, stop symbols, and red light and maybe green light. So it will be very helpful for us in that particular sense. But for that we have to develop our own custom model for that. But here in this video it is for beginners basically, and we will be only seeing that this particular code is already built by TensorFlow for us, and we are just building it, right? So now you, after importing it and after doing some progress or downloading through from Android Studio, you will be able to see that your code is perfectly fine. There is no error, no red lines are there, right? And then you will be able to see no devices option over here. So you can see Motorola Moto G5 Plus is showing on my this particular option. So how I'm able to do that? So first of all, just connect your laptop with USB to your mobile, right? And just follow this particular URL. I'll paste the link. So eventually what you have to do, you have to be a developer first while developing an Android application, right? In your phone you have to be a developer, right? So you have to enable a developer option by going, but just go in this particular URL and just follow this. If your Android app mobile phone has Android 9, then just go to settings, about phone, and click multiple times, just 7 or 8 times, just do click on build number option, right? So once you will click like very fast around 7 times, you can see, then you will be able to see that it will show you are a developer now, and just press back and you will be able to see the developer option and just hit this, just turn it on, right? This stay awake and this particular on, right? And you eventually you have to do USB debugging on, turn on, right, to be a developer. And if you are on Android 8.0 version of Android, then this is the way of like be a developer, turn on the USB debugging inside a developer option, right? So I'll paste this particular link, and whatever suits you, if you are using 7.1 and if you are using 8.0 and something like this, then you have to follow this particular step and just turn this particular option inside the developer option on, right? All right, so now after doing that, just unplug your USB and just connect it again, and you will be able to see after some time, like 2 or 3 minutes, you will be able to see this particular Motorola Moto G, or maybe your mobile option is coming, right? So now if there is no error in your this particular code, just go over here and just you will be able to see some play button over here. Then just press play, run this particular application, and after some time it will run in your laptop, and you will be able to see the this particular output automatically. And now let me give you the brief about this particular code, how these all these are we are able to achieve it, right? So now you will be able to see that if you will be able to see your code like this, right? So now you just press this particular asset and you will be able to see the detect.tf lite model, right? So this particular model is already trained by Google or TensorFlow company or TensorFlow Lite on the Coco data set, which has 80 categories, right? Like I have already told you. So this particular model is the final output which company has already given us as a beginner. So as a beginner, what you have to do is just download it and just you have to run it. But in future we will develop our own TF Lite model in Android, right? So I'll be telling you, just stay with me, and I'll be telling you that how we will achieve that. But as of now, just understand this detect.tf lite model. Due to this particular model, we are able to detecting 80 categories like cat, dog, maybe person, maybe TV, laptop, keyboard, mouse, and something like this, right? So you can see this this is for testing purpose, and you will be able to see that label map. So this is the label map, like person, bicycle, motorcycle. So you can see around 90 categories we can detect, right? But inside there are 80. But I'm saying why I'm saying 80, because there are some commas over there. So around it is around 80, right? So you can see stop sign is there, parking meter is there, bench, bird, something like this. All these are there, right? So now you will be able to see that this is inside the asset folder, and we don't need to change anything over here now. So let me tell you one thing. So our main Java file, and let me tell you our main Java file, which is responsible to show the rectangular boxes inside our code. So I have already put the debug over here. So let me debug the code first. So what is debugging? I am basically attaching the breakpoints. So I'll break my code over here. So as soon as you just need to press over here, and you will be able to see red dot over here in this particular method, process results, inside a multibox tracker.java. So inside multibox tracker.java, you will be able to see that. So I think it is inside a TF-Lite, and then let me see from which package it is tracking. Okay, so it is inside tracking package, and you will be able to see multibox tracker.java. So this particular Java class is responsible to show rectangular boxes in outside the object in the frame, right? So now in this particular method, process.result, just put this particular red dot, and what I'll do is I'll put the debug or breakpoint. So as soon as my Android application will detect some object like keyboard, mouse or something, so it will break over here, and my code will not go ahead from this line, right? So I'm putting the debug over here. So just go over on this particular option, right, and just hit OK. So you will be able to see that now I am able to detect something, and my breakpoint is over here. So if you will take your mouse over here and hover over this particular result, you will be able to see my application is able to detect two objects as of now. So you can see over here. So at 0th position, it is basically a linked list, and at 0th position it is telling me I have detected a laptop, and at first position it is telling me I have also detected a keyboard with 56.3% accuracy, or you can say chances are there, 56.3% chances are there that it is a keyboard, and 68.8% chances are there it is a laptop. And after this you will be able to see the rect f, right? So what is rectf? So rectf is a class in Android which is able to draw the bounding boxes around the object which it has detected. So you can see the four sides of the boxes are there in decimal points, right? So you can see over here that this particular results has all the data which is able to detect it. Now after detecting this result, so you can implement your own code, like if you want to implement some voice implementation. So you can see like if result has you can do if result has something like, or you can see like is 0th position, on 0th position if results has something, right, equal to something like this. I'm not telling you the code as of now because I don't know what you have to implement, like if else condition or something like this. But as of now, just understand, if you are putting some efforts, then just implement it in your own way also. Just implement the voice. So from where you will be able to implement the voice, or like how to implement voice in Android, just go to my channel, and in this particular playlist of currency node detection, you will be able to application or video. I have shown you how to detect like how to do the image classification, bank node detection plus voice, right? So you can see voiceover. So you have to just watch this particular video and implement this on this particular Android code, right? So now this particular result has your all the data which it is detecting at a particular moment on the particular frame, and you can very well go ahead and implement your logics, like if else conditions are there, integrate voices, like it is bottle, it is laptop. So it will be more fun, and it is kind of a good project for you. So I hope you are able to understand this. If you are not able to understand this particular code, just do let me know in the comment section, LinkedIn or maybe in Gmail, or see you soon, and just do subscribe my channel. Thank you.